never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations, oh. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
Hey guys, welcome to this week's bump update. I'm Natay and I hope you are happy, healthy and doing okay. We are in week 17. I cannot believe how absolutely fast this pregnancy is going. Like, I cannot believe I have around 23 or so weeks left and then I'll have a baby, like a whole new human being. I'm blown away by this fact. I cannot believe it, and every time I see my name on an ultrasound picture, I don't know, it baffles me. If you're new here, my name is Natay. I am a new expecting first time mother. All of the new words I'm trying to put into one sentence so that you guys can know that I am so very new to this, and I'm just here documenting my new journey of new motherhood, lifestyle and homemaking videos. So if that is something that you are interested in seeing, I hope that you will join our community here, and I cannot wait to talk to you in the comments and on Instagram and everywhere. And if welcome to this week's bump update, week 17, and as usual we're heading straight into it. So the first question is, how far along am I currently? I am 17 weeks and it is the last day in my 17th week. Tomorrow, which is Monday, I turn 18 weeks, which is crazy, so crazy you guys. But yeah, that is how far along I am right now. The next thing we're going to discuss is the baby status this week. So let us go into our bump app. And if you have not seen any of my other weekly bump updates, I use the What to Expect baby app because I could not get the infamous bump app here in Japan. Yeah, that is something new for those who are new here. I'm a Jamaican, but I live and work in Japan, and now I'm about to experience a whole nother level of what Japan has to offer in terms of child rearing and birthing and labor and all that stuff, which of course I'll carry you guys along with for the ride. So week 17, the app says baby is the size of, oh there you go, baby is the size as a large onion, and I'm also very out of breath you guys. And in terms of inches, baby is about 5 inches long and about 5 ounces in weight, and it says I have 23 weeks to go. So I'm almost halfway there. And as for baby's development this week, it says that baby is getting some body fat and the baby is practicing sucking and swallowing. I think sucking, maybe sucking on the thumb, like the big finger. Swallowing, I'm not sure what this child would be swallowing at this point, but whatever the app says, that's what we're going to, you know, think about. Fingerprints are forming. So those are some of the things that the app is saying that the baby is up to this week. And funny enough, one of the things that I'm seeing, because the app, not only does it give you information on the baby, but it gives you information about pregnancy and just certain stuff that you need to know or you might want to know and read up about. And the daily tip is about calcium food. And it's funny enough because yesterday when I went to my doctor's appointment, my doctor and I, we were talking about calcium and how my calcium is a tiny bit low. Not super duper low for it to be a problem, but tiny bit low, so we need to like work on that. And then I'm seeing calcium as a tip. It seems as if now is around the right time when calcium and stuff like that comes into conversations, I guess. I just thought it was ironic that I had that conversation yesterday and now it's popping up in my bump app or my What to Expect app. But anyway, that is how baby is doing as of this week. And yes guys, I have my stats to give you in this update because I just went to my OB appointment yesterday, which I was at 17 weeks and 6 days. So I did get on the scale because if you've ever been pregnant, you know at every OB appointment you gotta pee in a cup and you gotta weigh yourself. It's like one of the main things that you have to do to get started so the doctors can check how you're progressing or how you are not progressing if that is the case. So I did get on the scale yesterday and I weighed in at a whopping 65.8 kilograms. I started this pregnancy at 59.0 kilograms and now I'm at 65.8. 6 kg does not sound like a lot, but when you convert that to pounds, that's like 15 pounds. How the hell have I gained 15 pounds and how the hell am I going to lose 15 pounds? Plus more that is going to be added up in this pregnancy. Like, I am freaking out, you guys. I am not comfortable with seeing the number on the scale increase. It gives me anxiety, and I know that gaining weight is a natural part of being pregnant and your body supporting the baby that is growing inside of you, but I am scared of weight gain. And I don't know, people might yell at me for putting this out there, but it is just my feelings and I have to talk about my feelings if I'm going to work through them. Because if I sit on them and I feel that way, all that's going to happen is that I'm going to end up depressed, and I don't want to be depressed. So yeah, the weight gaining is stressing me out. I am not sure if I am in a normal range. My doctor says I am fine, and that's the other thing. The Japanese doctors, they don't really talk to you and like comfort you and say, well, you're gaining too much weight or you're in the normal range or whatever. It's just like if things get too bad, then they'll mention it. But if they see where you're heading into the wrong direction, I don't think it is something that's mentioned unless you ask. So I have been googling whether or not 5 kgs or 15 pounds is in an acceptable range for me to be gaining weight so early. Or maybe it's not early and I am just naive. If you've been pregnant before, you're a doctor or something, please tell me, like, is this normal? Because I am freaking out. I cannot believe that I have gained so much weight. And the thing is, last year this time I was at 65 kilograms, so I was this heavy in terms of the number on the scale. And then when I did my medical check this year, I realized that I had lost 5 kilograms, and I was so happy to be at 59. But no, it's like, that's the not so happy news on my path this week. Alright, and for the best moments this week, we had a couple of best moments this week, and one of them is we saw the baby this week because I went to the doctor yesterday, so we got to check in on the little one, and the little one is doing so fine, very active, moving around in there. Another thing that happened at that appointment is that we got the gender of the baby, right? And no disclaimer, no, I am wearing pink, and it was when I finished getting dressed I realized that, oh, how ironic that I chose pink for this video when I'm going to be talking about the fact that we got the gender written down in an envelope for us to look at. I don't know if it's a sign. I've been getting a lot of signs indicating that it's a girl, but I don't know. I feel like if I think it's a girl, then it's going to be a boy, because that's just how the universe works for some reason. So I don't want to jinx it, so I don't know. We still don't know the gender at this moment, but we do have the gender written down in an envelope at this moment. So yesterday I was kind of overwhelmed, to be honest, and so the nervousness of it all, I just kept pushing it back, because I feel like once I open the envelope and I see, it's gonna hit me that all of this is real. Not that it hasn't been real before, but like when you know the gender, you know, you start planning the registry and all of that stuff, things get really real right there. So I think my nervousness has been preventing me from looking, and I want me and Adam to look together, and we want to record it all so that you guys can of course see our reaction. Of course that will be coming up in another video, not this one. But I did want to say that at the appointment I told the doctor we're going to be having a surprise gender reveal, please do not say anything, write the gender down on a piece of paper. And to be honest, I feel as if Adam knows, because the thing with Adam is the doctors, they were talking in Japanese, but Adam can understand Japanese a little, so I don't know if they said anything that indicated one gender or another, and he picked that up, but he hasn't told me anything. But yeah, I'll see if he heard or if he knows anything when we actually talk about it. But yeah, we don't know, but we have the little secret in the envelope put away in my my little baby book here in Japan. So I don't know when I'm going to open it, you guys. I'm hoping that it is within this week, and then I can update you guys on what the gender is and do a whole separate bomb dropping kind of gender reveal video. I don't know. I have ideas of what I want this video to be, the gender reveal video, but I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, so pray for me. Yeah, so yeah, by the time you guys see this video right now, we would have known the gender, because I'm assuming we're going to be opening up the envelope very soon, but this is not going up like immediately when I'm filming, so of course we'll know by the time you see this video, and then the gender reveal will be coming up shortly after now. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, another best moment of this week is that I felt the baby moving again this week, and Adam got to also feel the baby move. So in the beginning of the pregnancy, I was told that, you know, the movements are too small, you cannot feel it from like outside the skin and all of that. But to be honest, at 17 weeks, I think the baby is big enough for anyone to like, if you feel good enough, then you can sense something moving. It's not strong by any means, but you can sense. And when I was at work, this baby was going all day long. It didn't sleep all day long. It was just going. So when I came home, I just relaxed and I said, Adam, come and see if you can feel it. And he put his hands on my belly, and the baby was going, and he felt it. Another thing that happened was I was just laying still, and I told him, like, while the baby was moving, I was telling him, like, just look at my belly and see when it jumps or twitches. And he saw it. It looked like a twitch, like a little spasm of the belly. And yeah, so that was cool. The baby moved and daddy saw, so I guess things are looking up. That was very good to have experienced this week. As for worst moments this week, you guys, heartburns. Wow. I don't think that before being pregnant I knew what a heartburn was. When I heard like my pregnant friend and other pregnant people on the internet from videos that I have watched mentioned heartburns, I feel like I didn't know what that is. I feel like I've never had a heartburn. But the minute I had a heartburn, I knew that this was heartburn. You know what I mean? It is crazy terrible. Like, heartburns just come at me in waves. It doesn't even have to be when I eat or if my stomach is upset or anything like that. It just comes that I will be just sitting and working or doing something, and a wave of heartburn just hit me, and it lasts for like 2 minutes and then it's gone, and then sometimes it lasts like all day, half day. It's crazy, and that's been happening a lot this week. So I think week 17 came with heartburns, you guys. Another worst part of this week, or maybe it's a best part because I guess I'm getting treatment. I told you guys in a couple of updates before this one that my iron count was super low and I was feeling exhausted and fatigued and all of that. I'm happy to say that I have been feeling better thanks to the meds that I am on from my OB, and also I have been getting iron infusion injections. You can look it up on Google. I really can't explain it other than the fact that they're injecting iron into my bloodstream, like raw iron, or I don't know. If it's not a raw iron, it is something that is very rich in iron that they put directly into my bloodstream. So as you can see, I have the little thing here because I went to the doctor yesterday, as I've been saying, and they really just stick the needle in your vein as if you were going to draw blood, and instead of blood coming out, the iron was going in. So I did another of that. I think this is like my 4th or 5th one. So like every appointment I have been getting so many injections. It's crazy. But yeah, it's a little uncomfortable because my arm is a little sore, but that is okay as long as it's helping me, which I think it is, because I'm feeling much better than even before I got pregnant, because iron has always been a thing that I struggle with. Whew. That was a mouthful. Okay, as for my symptoms and or sickness this week, heartburns is the only thing that has been happening for me this week. Okay, cravings and or aversions. As for cravings, I am not craving anything, which is very strange because this week I didn't feel like eating anything more than the usual. I have been saying I'm not craving like a specific thing all of my pregnancy. But I do feel for certain foods every now and then. So when I'm hungry, I can say like, yeah, I want pizza or I want chicken or whatever. But this week, you guys, I haven't been wanting anything like food in general. I just feel full. But I don't think that it is like a pregnancy thing. I really think it is because I am afraid of gaining weight. So I'm kind of not eating in an effort to not gain weight. I think that's what's happening. I know that's bad, but as I said, I am having a little trouble accepting the weight gain. So it's freaking me out, and I think because of that, I'm staying away from food and I'm not so interested in, which is so unlike me. So as for aversions, right now, there is no big aversions, but I'm just going to go ahead and say I'm not so interested in food, any food at the moment. At this point, I'm just eating because I have to eat to survive. And I do try to get in my breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack because I have to take my iron tablets 4 times a day in that order. So I try to eat so that I can take my medication. But otherwise, I am not so interested in eating. Pray for me. Also, do I look fat? I feel like I look so big in this camera. And my blouse is twisted. Like this blouse, I think it was made incorrectly because I know it's been twisted for the entire video, but as you can see, I don't know, it was made wrong. So this is what I get. As a matter of fact, my mom bought me this blouse. Mommy, can you believe I still have this blouse? Like, it is ridiculous how I hoard things and it still fits, you know, so it's still serving a purpose. We're off tangent. Let's hop back on to movement. Movement from the baby. Yes, there is movement from the little bug. Adam got to feel the baby move this week. I got to feel the baby move a lot this week. And the doctor on the ultrasound even said the baby is very active. So, yup. Moving. And am I happy or moody? This week, it has been yet another week of mixed emotions. I was very happy throughout the week, and then I hit the appointment. The gender was confirmed by the doctors between themselves. We don't know. We only have the envelope because we asked them to write it down. And then yeah, the wave of nervousness just came over me, and yeah, that's where I'm at. So mixed emotions, you guys. I guess this is a journey. I'm a first time parent. This is the first time I've ever been pregnant, so there are a lot of times where I go from excitement to anxious to what the hell is happening with me right now. Am I really going to have a baby? And then I'm like, yeah, baby, let's buy some clothes. I'm looking at baby stuff on Amazon and I'm happy, and then at another time I'm like, will I ever sleep again? You know, stuff like that. And it's freaking me out. And that is just my honest first time mom, raw truth and feelings. It's a mixture of emotions, I can tell you that much. And lastly, is my belly button in or out? It is definitely almost out. So in my previous updates before this one, I've been saying that it is coming out, but it's not in. Now I can say that it's out, but it has not popped. That's where we're at with the belly bump situation. And then lastly, I am going to show you guys a bump shot of 17 weeks, what we're looking like. And I have a fitted skirt on right now, so you guys can actually see everything. So this, wow, what are these? I think I think my boobs attributed a whole lot to that 5 kg that I've gained, because my breasts are super huge, you guys. I've never in my life seen my breasts this big, and that is also another factor of pregnancy that is so hard, because you see your body change and it's not the same body that you are used to all along. And it can be scary, and it can be hard, and it can be emotional seeing your body change like that. And I have been going through a lot of those emotions. So yeah, so that's also contributing to my mixture of feelings. Anyway, yeah, this is the bump. Are you going to focus, camera? There you go. So this is 17 weeks, you guys. This is from the side. This is from the front. This is from this side. I feel like I look more pregnant on this side than on this side. This side is kind of small, and then this side is kind of, yeah, you're pregnant. But that is what little babe is looking like at 17 weeks. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this week's bump update, and of course, if you are new, I hope that you will stick around and join us for more videos. I do, apart from all of these bump update video, while I'm pregnant right now, I'll be doing a lot of lifestyle videos, homemaking videos, and I'll continue to document my journey as a new first-time mom. That is it for this week's bump update. I hope you enjoyed. Of course, if you did, please give the video a big thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe and join the fam, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.